For power, we are fighting, killing, everything for power and accumulating wealth. So coronation should be there in a justified way, it's okay. But when you fight for the throne, when you fight for the power, the society suffers. The demoralized politicians or social leaders who have no value for ethics or high values completely differentiate the people, entire scenarios in the society and divide the people. That is not the story told by Ramayana. But RSS is telling the same story, how to divide people, how to make them think only to attain power and accumulate wealth and divide among caste, creed, and religion, which has never been mentioned in Ramayana. Bharata did not sit on the throne. Rama, when he came and sat on the throne, the situation was more terrible. Very terrific and terrible. His greatest strength, his father died. Now who is there? Brothers are just standing there to serve him. But no use. Rama was not at all having peace of mind when he was sitting on the throne the rest of his life. And by that time, people started murmuring. The whole people started murmuring about Sita. How can Rama allow Sita to stay in the court when she has lived with Ravana in Lanka? Such gossips started propagated. This reached the ears of Rama. Even his courtiers, his ministers, everybody started doing this. Finally, what happened? Rama was reluctant to send Sita to the forest, but there was no alternative. He asked Lakshmana to take her. Lakshmana told, you are having pregnant time. In this time, mind should be happy. So come, let me take you to make you see the beautiful nature. And telling a lie, Lakshmana, Sita told, okay, we'll go. Is my husband not coming? No, he is busy with administration. So he has told me to take you. Okay. He took, and in the middle of the forest, Lakshmana was crying and tell, my sister, elder sister, brother's wife, I am sorry to say this, my brother has ordered me to abandon you here. Sita was shocked, but she regained her mind. Then she thought Valmiki is making Sita to think while, and Sita responds. Then Sita tells to Lakshmana, tell your brother one thing. I have respected him like anything. I adore him, I admire him. He is the most significant person in the universe. I have high regard for him. Always I did it in my life. But now I am saying he is the most dishonest man in this universe. Valmiki had the courage to tell it. Tell your brother's wife Sita is telling, he is the most treacherous and dishonest man. Why RSS is not telling that? Why are they not telling these stories to the people? Why are they making only Rama incarnation, spending 3,000 crores to build Rama temple in Ayodhya now? Which Rama will be there? There will be no Rama inside. There will be only so-called modern Ramas. Even otherwise in temples, mosque or church, there is no God. Only there is lavishness. Even in Kerala, churches are built spending 50 crores, 100 crores and all for one church, imagine. Even mosque they build by spending 50, 100 crores. There will be no Allah or Jesus Christ anywhere else, that's sure. If you go through Quran and Bible, where will be they? That they will be in some other places, not in these worshipping centers. Similarly, Sita says, I dishonor him now. He has done a big gesture. I am pregnant. And I am almost to give birth. At this time, he is abandoning me. Anyway, you go. I will control my mind and face my life. My most closest ally is this universe or the nature. I will make more dear friendship with this and I'll proceed. Like she walks on and she reaches Valmiki's hermitage. Valmiki's disciples see her and take her to the Valmiki's ashram. Valmiki took care of her. She gave birth to 2 children. Valmiki never spoke to Sita about anything. Valmiki has know everything. But Valmiki advised Sita to be very courageous, very bold, and face the life. There will be one day where you can question injustice and adharma. My daughter, you be in a peaceful way. You will have all the peace here. The universe will sing its music or play its rhythm to make your mind beautiful and make your mind peaceful. And Sita stays there. And at that is the time Ayodhya Ashwamedha Yajna is being started. And of course, everybody knows that horses went all over the world. These 2 children caught up the horses. And they were brought in front of the palace. And Valmiki instructed these children to sing the story of Ramayana. And by the end, Rama is sitting and bowing his head down and hearing this story. Valmiki was a little bit far away. And when the song began to coming into its end part, Valmiki came with Sita. Then Valmiki asked, that is a crucial turning point in Ramayana. Rama, do you remember this lady? You remember me? Rama stood up because he respected Valmiki. Whole court people stood up. Yes, of course. I have respected you and I have always decorated you with full honor. Valmiki is saying. I have written a text on you. Ramayana. Rama-ayana means Rama's path. Ayanam means path. Now I am telling what I have written is wrong. Now I am making this Ramayana into Sitayana. This is actually the story of your wife Sita. Let me tell you, if you do not accept this Sita as your wife again, whatever blessings I have bestowed on you, whatever power you have, whatever charisma or potential, whatever it is, richness you have, let me say that will not be equivalent to the inner power or divinity of Sita. Sita is more adorable and respected than you. Understand that. You are nothing in front of Sita. And there turns Ramayana into Sitayana, Sita's path. And Rama repented, called Sita, no, I will not come to you. You are a dishonored bird. I am going back to my mother. And she vanished. That is the story. But he had the courage to explain it. Now we don't have the courage to question Amit Shah and Narendra Modi, who is ruling in the throne, sitting in the throne. No man or no woman is questioning. The biggest problem of the society is to ask questions or not. Who is asking? The biggest question itself is whether to ask or not. Shakespeare in Hamlet says, to be or not to be. Here the same situation, to be or not to be. Who will take the lead? Of course, left forces, we know it's a very minuscule minority in Indian population. But apart from left, who is conducting any kind of struggle against fascism? Congress is silent. Everybody is silent. Even the struggle we are conducting is conventional. Nothing else. Always picketing Taluka office, picketing collectorate. Last 50 years, the same thing. No novel approach. But Sita's approach is novel, very new, very daring. Rama was completely humiliated in that palace. Complete humiliation by the author of the text and the chief character of the text, Sita. Are you a king? You don't even recognize your children. What kind of man are you? Insult poured upon Rama by the Valmiki and Sita. And I declare now, if Sita is not divine and creative or powerful than you, let all the power I have gathered through my tapas, let it be disappear. I am sure Sita is higher than you. So Mahila leaders should be Sitas. Question the hierarchy. Question the patriarchal society. India is a patriarchal society. Everywhere, men will not give their power to women, even after 2000 or 3000 years. But that power was questioned by the first lady of Indian character, Sita. So you have the path already shown. Panjali also questioned the same way in Mahabharata. Are you my husbands? He asked Bhishma Pitamaha, are you the Pitamaha of the universe? Why are you so bowing your head down and seeing my dress is being ripped off? Ask Dronacharya, everybody is laughing, insulting. This is manliness. So many incidents are there. But who is following it? Even we comrades, when we come to house, we will treat some of them, not everybody, wife as slave. Wife as slave, even in family it is happening. So the mental system is not changing. The rich way which has been shown by this Ramayana or any other text, they are very rich and fabulously rich in the cultural way. But why are we hesitant to follow it? That is because when the Sangha Parivar came after Vijaradhara in 1930s, they have tried very purposefully, even now, distorting the myths, epics and history. And that is the thing which is in the mind of the people. You cannot see, even in Kerala, even 10% of houses who can say what Sita told. They don't believe that Sita has told like that. Because first of all, they have not read it. But even if you say that Ajit Kolhade, you are telling lies. Sita will not tell like that. This is the problem. Nobody is ready to believe. What about Urmila? She is more illuminatory than Sita. Just after marriage, Lakshmana went to forest. Sita at least was with Rama, facing all the sufferings. But here Urmila is sitting alone in the palace. A symbol of sacrifice, symbol of patience, symbol of boldness. Patience you will have only when you have courage. Somebody who is a coward will not have a patience. You will have courage, you will have self-confidence, then you will have patience. Urmila is a typical icon of that. The woman characters in the Ramayana displays different philosophies. Mandara is a typical symbol to propagate very venomous ideas and to make people fight each other. Many ladies does that even now, making conflict in the family. Ladies and gents also. They are intolerant, very envious. So many things we are seeing. But Mandara is a typical example. Kaigeyi is an example who is succumbed to wrongly advice very easily. We have the tendency to succumb to wrongly advices, men and women. And because of that succumb to that wrongly advice, the entire kingdom is collapsing. Urmila is the embodiment of patience and courage. You come to Mandodari, Ravana's wife, the most queen of beauty in this universe. Mandodari was more beautiful than Sita. It is explained in Ramayana. Hanuman is going in search of Sita. He took the form of a small creature which nobody could see. And he was passing through the corridors of the palace. Big, of course, we can't imagine what kind of palace is that. And he walked and walked. He could not find Sita. Then he passed through the bedroom of Ravana. Then he saw a beautiful lady lying on the bed. Hanuman peeped through the window and looked. So how beautiful. He mistook Mandodari for Sita because Hanuman has heard about the beauty of Sita from his companions there. Then Valmiki tells, through Hanuman, Mandodari is the incarnation of beauty. Only after that he is meeting Sita under the Ashoka tree. So different women characters have different power. Different kind of character is given to them. So the Ramayana clearly explains what is the strength of the woman, what is the strength of the man, what is the treacherous phase which a man can take for power. And Rama, in the last concluding chapter, Rama became a person who protected only his interest. And the explanation is, I did all this for the people. Valmiki refute that. If the people tells you something, if you are a honest king, if you are a justified king, a king without biasness, you would have thought about it rationally. Your thinking capacity has gone down. That is why you did this injustice. And that is the same Rama, when these rishis of the court, whoever it may be, Vasishtha or somebody else, told one Shudra is doing tapas and he hanging on the tree, his head down and feet upstairs. If that happens, all the Brahmin children will die. So, Shambhugan. So you should protect the kingdom. Readily he go and kills that man. He did not even think. So his rationalism has declined. And that, of course, is the domination of Brahmanism. Chadruvarnya comes there. That is very clearly, purposefully narrated in that. Propaganda. Yeah. A king who was very honest, who had the utmost integrity, when he started coming down through his life, that honesty and integrity is disappearing. And that finally ending in the killing of the Shambhuga. Then Valmiki, when narrated, now the people tell, some historians tell that is not written by Valmiki, anything, that is a different matter. But the philosophy of Ramayana, when you look at it, it is clearly a philosophy of human life. RSS is distorting it and clearly only picturizing, portraying the divinely part, or Rama's slogas, everything like that. That is why Mahatma Gandhi accepted Rama. He told, my Rama is not the Rama portrayed in that text. My Rama is a symbol of love. My Rama is a symbol of patience. So that Rama embraced every goodness. But Gandhiji purposefully forget the ending part. But Gandhiji chanted Hey Ram. But now it is Jai Sri Ram. Huge difference, Hey Ram and Jai Sri Ram. Complete distortion. So Jai Sri Ram is dominating every mind of the Indian society. And that has no connection with Rama. Rama has never even asked these monkeys to call Jai Sri Ram. He has never ordered anybody to praise him. The real Rama in the beginning stage. But now it's Jai Sri Ram. And the people believes that. If Hanuman statue is unveiled 2 weeks before, and Hanuman is portrayed by Prime Minister, as I told you yesterday, that is all distortion. Sita's stories nobody is explaining. R.S. Sangha is not explaining that, because that will enrich women's power. So they don't want that. They want patriarchy to prevail every time. So we are also succumbing to that pressure patriarchal system. This is of course fought by Ambedkar, so many other national leaders, again, all these things we know. But it is ultimately uphold truth, uphold honesty and integrity. As a human, he failed in the end. As a human, in the initial stages, he might have won. But his human mind's weakness is very clearly picturized. So it is up to us to choose which path. Our life has one main reality before us. What is the biggest reality of life? What is the biggest reality of life? This moment now, N-O-W. After 1 minute, will you be there in this earth? Or me will be there? No reality other than now. The present moment now is a reality. If somebody does not know how to utilize now in a creative way, the life will not prosper in creative way. Thinking of tomorrow or worrying about yesterday will not make your life useful. Being anxious about tomorrow and regretting about yesterday will not make our life fruitful. Because yesterday is dead, tomorrow is not yet born. Today is the only reality. Are we utilizing today in the most positive, creative way every second? That is a question. So that if we have to do, we have to balance our mind. We have to observe the situation in an objective way and introspect ourselves. Here the great king itself could not introspect in the concluding part. King did all the kind of misconduct he could do. So Valmiki, even in the end, this is the human I am portraying. Hey, Manushya ko, Manushya asmin. This is the human. Never once he has told what is Rama is God. But successors of Valmiki in different languages, Kannada, Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, so many poets came, all explained Rama as incarnation of God. And that is the time this Bhakti Prasthanam started. Kerala, Tunjatirthan, Kabir, Tulasidas, Iqbal, all those people. That Bhakti Prasthanam propagated Rama as God. But actual story of Ramayana is nothing connected with God except in Sundarakanda. Because Rama is a king, a human king who had all weaknesses in his life. This kind of making not correct decisions. And he was forced to take some decision by the Brahmin sages of that court. It is at the sages' pressure, this hermit's pressure, saints' pressure, he killed asuras, shudras, everything. So he had no decision-making capacity during the end of his tenure. So how a human being is weakened, how he cannot even make his mind stable, all this is explained very clearly. So our duty is to picturize and tell the people of the country or society, whomever we face, that Rama is human. Ramayana is not the story of a god. Ramayana is just a story of human. Ramayana is a person's weakness and person's strength. And it's difficult to break into mythical ideas, but we must. That is why I told last time in Kakinada also,